It's 5 Minute Friday. Let's put 5 minutes on the clock, and this week we're talking about arc starts, especially and mainly TIG welding arc starts. Shocker, I know. But I've got two big things that you could do to get better arc starts on any machine. One of the big things that I see a lot of people do, and sometimes I'm honestly guilty of it too from time to time, just go on a little bit too fast and not thinking about it, but it's pushing the pedal down before you start the arc and getting onto the post flow. So you've got gas coming out of the torch before you start your arc. A lot of times you'll just push the pedal and it'll plop and it'll start welding. But you don't, if you see somebody do that, you'll see a nice splat spark come out and then it'll start welding, or you'll have a big black spot at the beginning of your weld and you're wondering, well, what's going on? What's happening generally is the arc is traveling faster than the gas is coming out of the torch. So for a split second, you've got no coverage on that hot tungsten and the initial arc. So if you push the pedal down or hit the torch switch or whatever and get on the post flow, you've now purged out all of your lines, you've purged out the cup, you've purged out the area you're going to weld in, and when you go to strike your arc, it just will start really nice, and it's going to start inside a gas coverage already. So that'll make it already 100 times better. What I like to do is hold the torch away, push the pedal down, get on the post flow, then come in and do a couple dry runs real quick just to make sure everything's going good. But that gives that time to purge out the cup, to purge out the lines and the area and everything. And especially if you're using these bigger cups like the FUPA 12s and BBWs and the monster cups and everything like that, it takes, a lot more than even a pre-flow setting to purge out those cups. So me personally, I don't really like a pre-flow on a machine. I like to be able to control that, but some machines like my Magic Wave, it doesn't really have an option for getting on the post flow. You actually have to strike an arc for it to be on post flow. So there's ways around it, but that's kind of annoying. That's honestly one of my very few gripes about that machine, but majority of the machines out there, you can just tap the pedal and get on the post flow or hit the finger switch or whatever, and it'll automatically kick you into post flow. So that's the first tip. The second tip is scratching the tungsten in the area you want to strike an arc. No arc, don't put your foot on the pedal or anything like that. Just take the tip of the tungsten and make a couple little scratch marks right where you want to start the arc, and you'll more than likely you will have a better arc start. So if you ever run into the situation where you go to push the pedal and your machine just kind of goes and it's really annoying, like every machine does it. It's not anything in particular. Now, the more economy brand machines, they tend to do it more often than the more legacy brand machines. But in my experience, every machine does it. So don't just think, well, this is my machine, it's a piece of junk, Like I said, one thing you can do is when it does that, just stop, scratch the tungsten with, obviously no pedal, no nothing, just dry scratch it and start the arc right on those scratches. And it should help with having a good arc start, because one of the things that does is it breaks that surface oxide layer, and it also kind of scrapes off any extra crud or buildup or anything that might be on the tip of the tungsten. So just a couple little scratch, that's all you need to do. You don't have to sit there and go crazy with it or nothing, just a little, and you're then post flow and start the arc. Or you can even post flow, get down, scratch the spot where you want to start the arc at, push the pedal, and you should be golden. Another thing with scratching it is that will help arc wander too. It more likely will arc off right in the spot you scratched at than it will. So if you are working in a real detailed area that you need to get into a real fine spot, scratch right on that spot that you need to start at, and you'll have a better chances of not having any arc wander and it jumping onto a section that you don't want, like a lip or something that's right next to where you need to weld at. So those two big things that I think will help your arc starts with TIG welding is using the post flow as basically a pre-flow and scratching your tungsten in the spot you want to start. So hopefully you give that a try, and let me know in the comments or on the forum if that helps your machine start a little bit nicer. If you have any questions for an upcoming 5-Minute Friday, leave them in the comments below or over on the forum, and we'll get to them as soon as we can. Have a great one, everybody. We'll catch you next week.